Hey guys, I'm Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about the offer to likers feature. I've been seeing a lot of people posting in my Poshboss HQ group about this topic. I've done a couple videos on it already, but I just wanted to kind of touch on it again and kind of give you guys some strategies that I use personally to make sales with it. It is a great feature, honestly, and I see a ton of people getting frustrated with it, and that makes me really sad because it's really something that you can utilize to make more money with your Poshmark closet. So before we do that, my Poshboss HQ group is linked down below, so definitely check that out. You just click on the link and click join, answer the questions, and I try to go through and approve the requests every single day. Before we get into the video, somebody commented and asked if I would show my Alex and Ani bracelets that I wear quite frequently. This one I picked up when I was in New York City. I got it at the 9/11 memorial. You can only get it in New York City, so it's not available online. But that was the first one that I ever got. This one I picked up while I was at eBay Open in Las Vegas, and it's got the little Las Vegas skyline with the high roller and everything on it. I thought that was really cute. So I picked this one up while I was there just to kind of have a little memento from my trips that I can actually like wear, not something, you know, like a coffee mug or something that I'm just going to sit up and it's going to collect dust. I wanted something I could actually use. And then also while I was in Las Vegas, I picked up this one that I just love, and it says, "What is for you will not pass you." And I wholeheartedly believe that. I think that if something is for you, that it's going to happen for you if you put in the work to make it happen. So I picked this one up because I really love this. This one actually is available online. I looked, and I will link it down below for you guys. It is in rose gold. I'm not sure if it comes in any other colors, but I got the rose gold one. Anyway, so let's talk about offer to likers, because there are a couple different ways that you can use this feature to make more money with your Poshmark. So the first strategy that I use is, depending on several different things, I send the offer immediately. This is the strategy that I use most frequently because I feel like in doing so and sending an offer immediately that you can create sort of an impulse buy from your customer. And I feel like a lot of the purchases on Poshmark are impulse buys. So what I do is whenever I see the offer, the like come through from the customer or potential customer, I will submit an offer to them. It's usually, you know, you have to make it at least 10% off and then give them a shipping discount. So this goes back to, you have to price your items high enough to be able to do that. So I submit an offer to them, and usually either one of two things happens. Either they accept the offer within, you know, the hour, or 24 hours later, a little less than 24 hours later, Poshmark will actually send them a notification that the offer is about to expire, and a lot of them will purchase then. I've also had people miss the offer and ask me if I could like make them a new listing and resend the offer, which I have also done because they were wanting to buy it immediately. So that is kind of the strategy of sending offers immediately, is to create that impulse buy from your customer. The cons to that are, you know, maybe they're not ready to buy it yet. Maybe they're waiting until payday. Maybe, you know, they're just browsing and they're not really interested in buying it at all. They just liked it to kind of save it to maybe come back to it later. You have no way of knowing any of those things. So you kind of just have to make a decision based on, you know, how you feel about the customer, or if you feel like making an offer then, And then some things you also have to take into consideration is the time of the week that it is. You know, if it's Monday, that person might not get paid until Friday. So you also have to take that into consideration. Don't let that necessarily deter you from sending offers, but maybe say you've just listed an item and you are getting likes and shares on it. That means that your item is getting traffic. So if you get a couple likes on it, you don't necessarily have to send out the offer right away because people are seeing your item. So you might want to give it a couple of days to see if that item sells at full price or to see if anybody submits an offer to you. So the second strategy to offer to likers is waiting to send the offer. And in doing that, you kind of have to strategize how long you're going to wait and when you're going to send the offer. For instance, you might want to wait and send it maybe Thursday so that if people are getting paid Thursday, Friday, they have money and they're going to be more likely to buy your item. You also need to take into consideration the time of day that you send offers. People are online most of the time at night. They work during the day, they have things to do during the day, they're not really paying attention. So the best time to really send offers is at night because people are at home, they're in their pajamas, they're relaxing, they're on their phones, they're paying attention to the app, they're browsing, they're more in the mood to buy something at night. So if you're going to wait to send the offer, the best time is to wait until towards the end of the week and then at night, so that people will see the offer when you send it. Because if you send the offer and they don't see the notification, it kind of decreases the chances that they're going to send the offer unless they actually go into the app and click on offers to see if they have any offers. So definitely take all of those things into consideration. The cons of waiting is really that you'll forget to do it. It's very hard to keep track of. The more inventory you have, the more difficult it is. So just, really take that into consideration. That's why I like to send them immediately, because I feel like the chances are higher that, there's going to be that impulse buy. I feel like it's kind of an understood etiquette on Poshmark that you don't like something unless you're kind of interested in buying it, at least kind of interested in buying it. A lot of people don't just go around just liking items like they like things on Instagram. So I really hope that you will take all of these things into consideration and not let the offer to likers feature get you frustrated. Something that you also really need to look at is your inventory and your prices. If this isn't working for you, if the offer to likers feature isn't working for you, you really need to look at your inventory and your prices and ask yourself, do I have items that are in demand? Do I have popular brands? Are my prices reasonable? Because you have to remember that people are on Poshmark to feel like they are getting some sort of a discount or a deal on something. If they come on Poshmark and they see the same prices that TJ Maxx or the mall is selling the stuff for, they can just go there and buy it and not have to pay for shipping. So you really need to, take all of these things into consideration. And if you are having trouble, if you don't know what brands to start with on Poshmark, maybe you're new, maybe you're coming over from eBay, definitely check out my Poshmark guide that I have linked down below. You can use code PBHQ to get $5 off of it. But if you are new and trying to, have brands in your closet that are consistently selling and that are reasonable, realistically found out there and when you're sourcing, definitely pick up the guide, because that will help you. Even if you just sell one item from that guide, it will pay for the guide. So, that will really help you. It will prevent you from going out and spending a whole bunch of money on stuff that isn't necessarily going to sell. I see a lot of people buying stuff just because it's new with tag. Just because something is new with tag does not mean that it's a brand that people are actively looking for or that's actively going to sell. So I definitely recommend picking up my guide. It will, you know, it really lays out exactly what you need to be looking for, the types of items, specific brands, price points, cost of goods. It talks about all of that. So that is linked down below. I promise it will help you. So definitely check that out. If you have any questions about the Offer to Likers or about Poshmark, definitely leave them down below for me. If I wasn't clear on anything, if you'd like me to clarify something, just leave me a comment down below and ask. If you like this video, I hope that you will give me a thumbs up, and I will be back later this week. I have some haul videos for you guys, and I also have some more Poshmark videos. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!